Cat tip number 9. Today I want to share with you some really helpful information I got from a little book. I can't remember the title, but it was by Swami Kriyananda. And he was talking about where we look, where we focus our attention or our eyes in meditation determines the type of intuition and information that we get, the levels of consciousness that we have access to in meditation via our eyes or where we focus our attention. And so he talks about, and now I know, the 3 levels are the belly area, subconscious, heart area, conscious, and then eyebrows and up are superconscious zone. So let's first talk about the subconscious zone. So that's your belly area, sacral and belly and solar plexus. So this level of awareness, as you can probably know, is very dim level of awareness or consciousness. And meaning you're not, if you're asking whether you should take a job or not, and you're asking for really high guidance for a higher perspective, you're not going to focus your attention in the belly area, because the belly area is responsible for your entire astral body. And this is all of our stuff, fears, traumas, insecurities, all of our thought impressions, all of our losses, our gains, our desires are created here. It's very, very murky zone. A little kitty in the background. This is the area that most often dreams are made of, and this is a highly symbolic zone. So when you're receiving dreams in symbolic imagery, and they're kind of murky in meditation, or you wake up and you've had a dream and it seems it's a murky type of dream, and you know the difference. This is coming from your subconscious, and it gives you a bit of information, but this information is not, I would say it's not guided, coming from the highest zone. Because this is all subjective, okay? This is all based on personal interpretations, based on your fears and traumas. This area can really trick you into believing you're receiving higher guidance and images because of the images and the symbols. We love to create stories out of them. And oftentimes, in meditation, if we're not consciously directing our attention, we tend to get information from there because we kind of slip down there or conscious level. So if you can receive what appears to be intuition from the subconscious. You may even hear a yes or a no from your guides. That's a pretty loud voice. This is not coming from higher guidance. This is your subconscious talking. Now, the subconscious is a really good place to focus in meditation. You just turn your eyes down when you need to discover what are your blocks, what blocks are causing an illness, or what thought forms you've created or you have a belief in that are creating an illness. When you want to discover something personal like that, focus your eyes down in meditation and ask your body, okay? Go there. Now, also in meditation, if we're not consciously focusing our attention here, then we enter into the conscious zone. So this is wide awake mind zone, highly analytical, and this too can trick you into believing you're receiving higher guidance when you hear loud yeses or no that come in from the side of your head. And I know you all have experienced this. This is coming from your ego mind. The louder and clearer the voice, the more you can bet it's coming from your mind or your subconscious. I know you don't want to hear this, but I had to learn the hard way too. So, and if it comes in sideways or coming into your mind this way and it's loud, like here, yes, no, immediately, that's coming from your analytical reasoning mind. So, where do you want to focus? You want to focus right here. This is why, excuse me, excuse me, people wear the red dot right here. You focus your attention up here and you're accessing now super consciousness. And this is the area that you get into just before you fall asleep or just upon waking. You're in that, you're not in the lower mind zone and you're just at the higher mind zone. So heightened mental clarity. And when I say mental, I don't mean lower mind. We're talking about higher mind. And this is this awareness or consciousness is more unified. Therefore, it has the higher perspective. So when you're asking for guidance, this is what I like to do, is you focus up here and you send the question out your third eye, direct it right out. And Swami Kriyananda says to feel and then wait for the heart to respond. But the heart can be a tricky little bugger in the beginning of your journey. The heart and its desires respond to your belly zone. So before, if you haven't cleared away all of these unconscious, subconscious fears, your heart can respond to things based on desires that are based on these unconscious fears. Okay, so it's a little tricky to know how your heart feels, because it could get really excited about that new car and it can feel like a yes, but it's a desire based on unconscious or subconscious things going on. So what I like to say is you push that question out your third eye and then immediately drop all your attention into the body so that the mind is completely, you're not even there, you're fully present, and then wait for the entire body to respond. Go to my other video, I think it's tip number 5, talking about the feeling consciousness of the body. How does the entire body feel after or respond to that question? And let the body tell you. The more in alignment you feel, the more expanded you feel, the answer is most likely a yes. Okay? If you start feeling like you're dropping, maybe your head turns or losing energy, that's probably a no response. And answers from the super consciousness are very subtle. That's why you have to get fully present into the body, because the mind can start chattering and wants to go, yes, no, don't do this, don't do that. The answers from your guides should come in like warm honey dripping in. You'll hear a gentle yes, or it mostly comes in through feeling answers. Okay? So I hope that helps. When you're asking for higher guidance in meditation, focus your eyes right here. Push the question out into the universe and then drop immediately into your body. You know, put light in your head, do anything you can to get away from the head zone and feel for the answer. Not so much in your heart, but full body, yes or no. And this is really a good way to use pendulum or all the other tools, kinesiology. If you do it that way, you'll get much clearer answers, because I know from experience that if you're not clear and you drop fully into the body, your mind can affect the pendulum and all the other tools. Okay, this is really true. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you very much and see you next time.